Hello, this is going to be my very first video on an item that I purchased. So it's going to be more of a like a review type of video. It's my very first time doing something like this. So just bear with me. Excuse my camera. I'm on my laptop camera and it's not the best. It's HP. It's just not the best but anyway, I'm gonna try to make this as clear as I can. And I'm gonna be very honest because I know when you go on YouTube and all these other websites, you see some of the best reviews. Everything is good in quality on the computer and everything, or in the videos. I'm gonna keep everything 100% real because I'm a real customer. And I'm focusing out to other real customers that might be looking at this video. So, my review is on a wig company called Neat and Sleek. And Neat and Sleek, they specialize in braid wigs. Um, so I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, most likely you've heard of it before and you're just looking for more reviews. So, I'm not gonna go into detail. Well, I am gonna go into detail actually. Neat and Sleek. I've seen other videos about Neat and Sleek, and it was enough to make me want to go and purchase one because some of the other YouTubers, or Instagram, users, they'll post their units that they have purchased and they look really really nice. When you go to the website, they look really really nice, so it was all enough for me to go and purchase one. Pricing is around, I think the lowest I may have seen may have been 265, and I think the highest I may have seen may have been like 285, something like that, give or take. A lot of them are around 274. So the one that I purchased is the Renee. And I'm gonna pull it out. It was 274, but with taxes and fees, it's 299. So kind of keep that in mind when budgeting. So first of all, it's shipped through DHL. And it comes in a DHL bag, which I don't have that with me, but if you know DHL, it's DHL. Then it comes inside the DHL bag is this, um, and inside of that is the hair itself is in this plastic bag. I've already taken it out and tried it on. I haven't cut it. I haven't installed it or anything. I just wanted to see what it was what it would look like on my head. But then it comes with this Neat and Sleek little flyer thing. It just gives you your order info. Lets you know the order number, the type of wig that it is, which is a full lace wig, the length. I purchased the 20 to 22 inches, which is supposed to be bra length. On me, it's actually waist length. So that's actually, keep that in mind, which I've seen that on YouTube before, where people request the length, but it's actually a little bit longer. So that's not a bad thing to me. And it also might be because I'm only 5'3", so it's not really right here. It actually goes down to my waist. Um, the cap size is a small. I got a small. And then it just tells you the product code. So it's just some information on here. And then this is the actual unit. So I'm just gonna get into everything. Overall, it's it's not a bad wig. It's not a bad unit. It's nice. It's, to me, and this is my personal opinion, I was expecting a lot more. So, um, the lace is, I think this is supposed to be medium brown. It does blend in with the skin. And kind of, I can't, so you can't really, I can't really show it as good as it looks in person. But it really does blend in with the skin. If you can kind of, not sure if you can really see that as well, but it does really blend in with your skin. That I will give. Like when I put it on, when I tried it on against my head to see if it really does blend in, it really does look like scalp. You know, it does. So that I'll give it. The knots really were bleached. They did a good job of bleaching the knots um up here, so that it looks like actual scalp coming out of and hair coming out of your head, like the roots that they're coming from your head. So it looks like your actual hair. Um, the braids, they are neat for the most part, but honestly, I was a little bit disappointed compared to what I saw in a lot of the YouTube videos and even on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm on a Facebook group. um I forgot the name of it. I think it's like Wig Slayer or something like that. And a lot of the girls have you type in the search bar in this group, you type in neat and sleek. A lot of you can see some of the posts of some of the other girls that have purchased their units from Neat and Sleek, and theirs look really nice. I don't know what their unboxing review was or experience was, but mine. I've never purchased a braided wig before, so maybe this is typical. I just was expecting better than what I've gotten. Like it's not a bad wig overall. Just compared to what I've seen online, this isn't it. Now one of the reasons, like I was saying, so overall the braids are neat for the most part. They're not just the worst braids in the world. However, there are some parts of hair that are sticking out. And I know that's something that you do get when you braid wigs. You know, they pieces of hairs do tend to stick out. However, I just think for $274 or almost $300, this could have been a little bit neater. I can't really show you too much on the camera where you can see it, but okay, so that's part of the wig cap in there, so it looks like scalp. But if I could get close enough and kind of show you how some of this hair, pieces of little pieces of it are staking out. You can see that right there. Um, And then, so this right here is supposed to be the baby hair. Now, on some of the other units that I've seen, this is usually braided down a little bit more. Gonna give you more to do with it right here, but it's sticking out right there. And that's fine. I mean, because you have to, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I haven't actually really fully taken this whole thing apart yet, but I know you're supposed to unbraid it and you're supposed to trim it the way you want to and then jot it down. So maybe that's not going to be such a big issue. I'll know once I actually get to installing this thing. But I just felt like that was kind of sloppy to me. Um, the worst part about the wig is that down here at the ends is, you see how my hands are getting caught in that. Now on YouTube, when you look at some of these girls' videos, they're able to just, you know, and it just flips and flaps. But when I actually go through it, you can see that my hands getting caught. Some of it was actually shedding, but that's not neat. And I I braid my daughter's hair. You know, I add braided hair to her hair. So when this happens, whenever I'm braiding her hair, I usually trim that off. That's usually supposed to be trimmed. Now I did see that, you know, you can soak the ends. Maybe that will help with that a little bit better. But there's also little tangled pieces, like right here. It's a knot right there. Last night when I first even took it out of the package, some of it was already shedding. You can't really see that's bad right now on the camera, but look at that again. And this is going to continue to do this until I cut these off, soak them, and probably have to add some mousse to it, which now I understand why a lot of the YouTubers add mousse to these units. I never really understood that before because it's a braided wig, so I never understood why you would need mousse on it, but now I kind of do. I feel like it might help with some of the texture, because even when it's sitting on my lap, it feels itchy, and I know that's going to itch against my back if I don't do that method to these. You see how tangled that kind of, that's an that was annoying to me. I just felt like with this company, if it's supposed to be a professional company and they are selling professional, high quality um, units, I just felt like that should have been taken care of. Spend my money on it, so I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. But that's again my opinion. Um, Even inside of the lace, there are pieces of hair sticking throughout the lace. So I'm gonna have to cut that out. Now I've never personally seen that inside of a lace wig before, and I've had other lace wigs before. I've never seen that before. So I don't know if that's something that other people have experienced with some of their own, but I've never experienced that before where there are pieces of hair, you know, inside of the wig because it's not 100, it's not all the way neatly stitched in there. Um, the lace, I love that it blends in. Like when I put it against my head to see if it would look, and I'm gonna make another video with the install to show what it's like on my head. But I love that it did blend in with my head completely. I don't really have to do too much to melt it in, but the texture of the lace to me was kind of hard. Like it felt like screen door material. And I've had other lace wigs that have felt like that, but I've had some that didn't feel like that. So, like I said, I already know I don't really have to do too much to blend it in because it already melts in enough, or it already blends in enough on my skin. So I'm probably not gonna do the ball cap method. I'm probably not gonna do all the extra with the glue. Well, I don't use the glue anyway. I have the gels and all that stuff. I'm probably not gonna use too much of that, only because, like I said, with this lace feeling the way it does already. Once I go through and I wash it to try to help the texture feel a little bit softer so it's not itching against my skin, I'm scared that once I put the gel on there, it's just gonna get hard again. And then I'm gonna have to go over it with foundation and stuff so that it doesn't start to lift and you can see that it's lace. Without it, without any of that other stuff, it already just lays on my scalp just fine the way it is. So that's kind of what I'm experiencing with it. But overall, it's not the worst. I've seen worse. When you go to the beauty stores and they sell braided wigs, sometimes they look like shoestring hair, and that's kind of what I was worried about with even purchasing this in the first place. Because I know on YouTube, a lot of them are paid reviewers, so they're gonna get better quality than what actual paying customers are. That's just been the experience with a lot of people. But I went to go ahead and invest in it anyway because from what I was explained was that it was a black owned business. And keep in mind, it's nothing against other races or anything like that. It's just that I'm on this journey where I would like to support black owned businesses, especially ones that are targeted towards more of our community. And I know that our community, we like to buy a lot of these units. We like to buy braided wigs and feel beautiful about ourselves. And I would like to see black businesses prevail as much as a lot of these other businesses that are selling the same things. So I purchased this on June the 19th, um, Juneteenth, and they ask you for. So I actually got the confirmation email that they were going to go ahead and start making it on the 21st. Because Juneteenth it was on a Friday and the 21st is on a Monday. And when I purchased it like late in the evening. It was like 11 o'clock at night. So I kind of didn't, it was fine. I didn't expect anybody to actually receive my notice at 11 o'clock in the evening. But from what I was explaining, it was black on business, so I purchased it. Um, but this actually came from China, East Mainland China. And it was just kind of confusing when you go on the website and you try to find out more about the owner. It gives you a name of someone, but then when you look up, I try to find more information about this person on the internet, on Instagram. I really couldn't find too much on the owner. The website said that she moved to China at one point. She's been braiding hair for a while. Yada yada yada. I just wanted to get to know, who I was buying from. But like I said, it comes from someone named Lin Wang in China, and all of my correspondence emails, because they do keep in contact when if you email them to check on your unit, they do respond to you. But my correspondence emails were all coming from someone named Jessica. Every time that I emailed somebody, it was coming from the same person. So I don't know that this person or this business is really black owned, but it says it came from China. I've asked people in the Instagram comment sections if it was black owned. One person told me yes. Other people on Facebook told me yes. I don't know how true that is. I don't, because no one actually really was able to say or point out who the actual owner is. So I don't know if that was just a word of mouth thing. I don't know. I just know, just keep in mind that if you are going to purchase something from Neat and Sleek, it's coming from China. Also keep in mind that they do ask for 15 to 20 working days, not calendar days. 15 to 20 working days, so that's Monday through Friday. And then it takes another 3 to 5. They send you an email when they're done um, with your unit and that they're shipping it. They do let you know that. They give you your tracking information, and they ask you for another about 3 to 5 business days for shipping because it comes through DHL, so it's based on their route and their schedule. Everything was as planned. It really did come. They really did finish my unit within 15 to 20 working days like they're supposed to, and then my unit actually did come within the 3 to 5 business days from DHL. So that was a part. It actually came a day earlier than my actual original expected date. So that all was perfect. Um, you don't have to worry about, feeling like you're gonna waste your money or like it's gonna take longer than what it's supposed to. Because mine came when it's supposed to. Um, like I said, it's just the quality of the unit. Like I said, it's not the worst. I'm probably gonna install it and see how I feel about it after a week or two. Because just trying it on, I can already tell you, for instance, it blends in with my scalp. Um, it did feel, I don't want to say heavy, but it did have some weight to it, and that's probably because it's a braided wig. So maybe once I get a little used to it, it won't feel as much weighted, maybe. Oh, so just to let you know what's inside of it. I didn't go over that. It does come with the adjustable bra strap, so you can adjust it as big or small as you need it. Mine is actually to the furthest, and this is a size small, and I do have a small head, but it still felt really tight on me. And that's not even with the combs. It comes with how many combs are in here? It comes with 3 combs. It comes with one in the middle, and then it comes with 2 on the sides for extra security. But I didn't even have to do anything with those. I didn't even try these on my head. I just put it on my head just to see if it would even blend in. And already the lace had already felt really tight. Um, so maybe I'm gonna have to work around that and maybe it'll loosen up. Um, but it's really not the worst. It's just it wasn't what I saw on YouTube. So that it didn't irritate me all the way. Even some of this braided hair, you see that? Like, this is what I'm looking at right now, one of the braids. So that, and I can see, when I'm looking at the roots, I can see that my hair is son in the background crying. I apologize about that. But when I'm looking at the hair, I can see they do use a nice grain of premium hair for the roots that they actually do attach the braids to. I've seen some braided wig companies where they just kind of just stitch pre-braided hair onto like a lace or like like a wig cap. It's already braided and they just stitch it on there. This I can see that they actually did braid it, which that's the reason for the hair coming out that I just showed you in that one braid. I can tell, so I can see they really are hand braiding it. I just feel like some of it was a little bit sloppy. You know, my hand was getting stuck in. Another thing that I had, so when I had first took it out of this bag, you know, it's folded up the way a wig usually is, but it was really stiff. Like it wasn't even, yeah, it's just, it really wasn't even like this. It was more kind of like that, and it was just kind of going like that when I would shake it. Um, it kind of just stayed, I don't, it was stiff. I don't know how else to describe that. So maybe, if you have your own, or if you've already experienced that, then you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you didn't experience that. Hopefully you didn't have to, but that's something, the things that I had to experience. Some of these do kind of look like they might end up coming out. So I'm gonna have to be aware of that while I'm wearing it. Um, but here's another one where the hair is kind of coming out. This is a different braid, it's the same braid. The hair is kind of coming out of the braid. I don't know if the camera can see that. There we go. So, I'm gonna try to soak it in some water. I'm gonna put some mousse through it. Maybe that'll help lay some of the hair down and loosen some of the weight of it, and hopefully loosen up some of these tangles. I'm gonna go through and trim. My hand is still stuck in here. Trim some of these, so hopefully that'll stop some of the shedding that that annoyed me. Um, that annoys me. So I'm sorry if you hear again, my daughter and my baby are in the living room. She got the TV up loud, letting him watch baby videos because for some reason he likes to watch videos of babies crying. I don't know. He's 2 and he likes to watch that. So that's what you hear in the background if you hear it. Um, but that's pretty much my review. If you want to go ahead and purchase, I'll go ahead and leave a link to the website. The one, like I said, that I got is the Renee. I got the natural color. I didn't want to get the black color, or I think there's 1B or something like that. I didn't want to get that because I didn't know how that would look on me. I know I usually look better with natural color hair. Usually when it looks too black, it just doesn't always look the best on me. So I got what I knew would suit me. Color wise, it looks nice. I like the color of it. It does look like natural color hair. I do like that. Um, I like to look at this as an investment. One of the main reasons why I bought this was because I don't get my hair done a lot at all. The most I'll do to my hair is wash and blow dry, and that's not as often as most people usually do when they have wash day. I just don't really have the time or energy to. I'm very lazy with my hair. I'm just being honest. Right now my hair is in twisties, because I can't do my own cornrows. So I actually have twisties in my hair, and I have oil in my hair right now, to keep moisture. That's why I have the bonnet on right now to kind of keep the moisture because I just put some oil in my hair. Um, and also it is going to help it when I put the wig cap on to put the unit on. It's going to help it lay down. So that's why I'm wearing the wig cap, this bonnet right now. But yeah, I don't really get my hair done a lot. I don't really have the money to get my hair done as much as I would like to. Um, but I do like to look nice. I'm very insecure about myself. Some women go through that where they go through insecurities about themselves. Just being honest. And sometimes it's just nice to look nice. So the wig, I know I can put it on. I can take it off as I want to. I can get into my own hair when I want to. Sorry about that. Um, Yeah, and then I also looked at it as it's kind of like an investment because it's like a lifetime supply of a hairstyle, because it's a unit. It's not on your actual scalp. So, when you get your hair braided, you got to sit there for hours, take the tension of your head and your scalp being pulled. And I don't really like all of that. My days of that are over with. So I got the unit so I can wear the braids, but not have to really sit there, take the pain, and sit there for hours. I just felt like the braided wig would be good, and I know with a lot of other braided wigs, sometimes I was kind of skeptical because you can get some of them where they be really bulky. This wasn't bulky. That I can give. It wasn't bulky. It wasn't too full, and it wasn't too um less of braids. It was just the right amount. So that I like when I tried it on. Um, But yeah, and then also I know some people like to go and get these because especially when it's braided with real hair underneath it, you can, if you want to, take the braids out and then there's actual hair underneath it and you can wear the hair. It's usually really short hair. So you can wear it as a bob if you want to, or you can go ahead and practice your own styles, you're on the wig. So I figured like I can do that, change it up as I want to. But yeah, I it's not overall it's not the worst thing. It's just not what I thought $299 was going to you know, I just expected a lot better with that. But um nothing's perfect, you know, there's a learning experience for everything and everyone. I'm glad that it doesn't look like shoestring hair. That I'm very happy about because I was like I said I was worried about that, and I've seen some even in the beauty stores where it looks like shoestring hair. It doesn't look like something that I want to wear every day. So yeah, I'm gonna make another video. If you have any information or something that I may have left out, you know, you can feel free to leave it in the comment sections. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this bad boy, and I'll make another video with me wearing it. Thank you, and that's all for now.